first started seeing people like, right, is that what it look like now? My brother's like, that's a filter. I'm like, no fam, there's no filter. That's what the face looks like. Well, I need to talk to these kids before they get hair. I'm not saying once your hair, you're done. That's not what I'm saying.
Let's talk about the grime scene. Since you've been in jail, there's some new guys that have come through. How do you think this scene as a whole has evolved?
Grime, the way it's evolved, I ain't seen most of it. I'll be honest with you. People that know me will tell you, Titch don't even really listen to music. So, like, I don't listen to dab radio and that. I don't. So, I can't really tell you. I've only just seen certain things. But, as I said, from a progression, things move on. Do I like the way the sound sounds? Sometimes no. Sometimes no. No. I don't. That's me being honest. This is why I wouldn't do grime all day long, because it doesn't sound like what the stuff that makes me want to pick up a pen and say some stuff to. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But that's just what it is. But I feel like when I do it, I'm doing what I know. We see the grime I make, it's for me, I promise you. It's for me. It's for me. I don't, that's not even a cap. That is real life shit. Even that new tune there, it's for me. When I want to listen to grime, I'm listening to that. Because I know what he's saying is facts. I ain't got that. This is exactly what's on the tin, and I'm good with it. But there's definitely some cold youths, man, that are definitely grime wise very, 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 very cold. I'll shout them out if you need me to. Cruise is cold.
Them little MCs better take note, cause they ain't seen nothing like this since Ghetto when Kano. And when Wiley had Kane roll. Yeah, we do grind, but we ain't the same though. I'm on that new thing, I ain't with the same old. Out with the old wave, in with the new one. Those are the old days, man should've moved on. Coming like they haven't got a clue on. They think it's that until man are getting boomed on.
He's cold. I could listen to Cruise. Who else? Novelist is being cold. But I feel like Novelist is man's era, and he's definitely not. But somehow when I think of the cold youths, I don't put him with them, but I should. Novelist, cold. Where's that other guy gone? I forgot his name. Enough of them are cold, man. Enough of them are cold. They're not getting the airplay they need. Like, obviously Novelist, yeah, but Cruise need to be pushed more. People my generation need to push him more. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because I feel like when he goes in the room, he's on the microphone, I'm listening to him. I'm 100% listening to him. I believe he might just light tackle someone. I believe he might.
Man need to stop P, and you know my name is Big Cruise, the ending of the game. When they're in my zone, try know that this in the terrain to be sliding. When I slide, I'm Zinedine, or Zinedine, couldn't be me in a dreams. Gonna need Elohim to have to come and intervene. Anytime I bump and then I lean, gunshot scream. Next to me, mopping up the scene. Put a tent up, Don't give me man, don't let me tense up.
The change is that deep. Wait, let me also just say, the other day I just finished designing and creating a program for Pruz. The story features my story and an ex-footballer called Ibs, Cold. And it is literally a course like what I've completed to help me change. Like, it's definitely a chance to give back and show some young youths that, look, don't get tricked out of your position. It's literally called Don't Get Tricked Out of Your Position. And yeah, I feel like that is what I want to be doing. I need to talk to these kids before they get hair. I'm not saying once your hair, you're done. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying, I want to talk to that kid in the Peru beforehand. Like, before you get too far. Because there's definitely a link between going to a Peru, getting kicked out of school and ending up in jail. There's a link, man, and no one really wants to do much about it. So I'm going to try and do my thing. Or I've created the course anyway, 20 lessons. I'm just waiting to get funding now. Once the funding, I'm going through Social Arc. They're doing good stuff, like great stuff. And yeah, that's the next move. I want to design programs to try and chat to the young youth them before they end up somewhere like this.
Yeah, you're a good example for that, and you're making the most of your situation. You've literally got an AI song with 500,000 views in a year. You're still releasing. How do you think grime and this AI style mix, and what has it been like recording that? And do you think AI in music is going to be a thing going forward?
22 wreck around my neck. Sorry to my mum, all I've ever been is stress. For every tear you shed, I'm doubling the check. Head to toe fresh, I'm a stunner in the flesh. The older that I get, I just learn I don't regret. On this bird I had to step, on this bird I had to get. Old me, on this bird I had to grieve. I got a bird, the only bird I want to leave.
G-way or no way?
Yeah, so AI and grime 100% can mix. 100%. You know, like when I was told, the AI thing stemmed from, I think it was Wiley. I think Wiley or something was talking about a crazy Titch hologram. Someone told me about this, and then that has sparked interest. Then that never came to fruition. And then someone came to me like, look, we've got this. Do you think we could X, Y, Z use AI and cut through? And I was like, come on then. You know, like that. Like before anyone else is doing it. Like, why not? Like, it's a substitute. Ain't the best substitute, but it's a substitute. But there is always a thing called progression, and progressively, grime music is audio. Now look, visual.
Times, right hand, left hand, both hands, quest, left foot, right foot, both feet, step, old school, rim boy, bad man, catch, dead man, chatting, yoga, stretch.
Now look, from visual, what can you go from visual? Nah, AI, crazy. Nah, it's, I don't even know what's coming after it. I don't know what is gonna happen after AI. I don't know. I just hope it's not no Terminator stuff. But I don't mind mixing and blending with it. I don't mind being in front. I don't mind being in front of the curve. No lava. I know what I mean. Do you get it? Because when people look back, look at this now. It'll be, that's that guy. He was doing that from when? From early. Now you'll probably see a lot of AI videos, which is calm. You know, like that. It's how it's supposed to happen. You see what I'm trying to say? Soon it will blend even more, and no one will be able to stop it. As long as it's just not AI doing it all by itself, as long as there's still humans to hand, I feel like there's not a problem with using AI and blending it with whatever you feel like you can create, because it can create exactly what you think. Madness without £1 billion, it can create it. So why not?
What's crazy, as I was recording this and looking through footage of Crazy Titch, there's a piece of him with the oldest technology some of the youngsters right now wouldn't even recognize. Crazy going from this to AI nowadays.
The spot, no. Hear that? The people that say crazy ain't real, fuck them. So whoever's going around saying that about crazy's fake, that's when I got to our strip naked and dropped a caviar.
So how do you feel about the music scene nowadays? It's changed a lot, the way we consume it, doing streaming. It's changed a lot from when you was out and putting out your own stuff. The music game has completely changed, and have you adapted to it?
Yeah, like, so I don't know about no digital stuff or these things, Spotify and these things. They're not, do you get it? They're not, remember, I didn't even know what a hashtag was a couple years ago. That's the facts. The facts is I didn't even know a hashtag. I am not savvy that way. Like, I didn't even know what like filters were for pictures, no cap. Like, I used to think when I first started seeing people like, right, that's what they look like now. My bread just like, that's a filter. I'm like, no fam, there's no filter. That's what the face looks like. But then you got to learn. So, yeah, I don't know. But I'm grateful though. I'm grateful for any listeners or anything. Like, look, I can see you got 1 million views the other day. I'm grateful for that. I didn't upload that, someone else did. Do you get it? So I feel like just I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every one of them listeners listening. I'm grateful. Anyone watching, I am grateful. Because imagine I'm in jail. So anyone that's taken the time to be like, okay, yes, we're gonna listen to him, and still take me in and still enjoy listening to the stuff that I have to say, I have to big them up, man, because that's definitely not what everyone's doing. That's what I'm trying to say. And I can't promo to make it even. If I could be doing better promo, like outside doing promo, then it will be, them numbers will be way more vastly different. But I'm still grateful, hella grateful.